All right, we're here with Cam Monroe, Dan Spain, and Dennis Barnes, members of Whispering Pines Golf Club that are hosting the Sprint International. Not only hosting, but volunteering for the tournament. Gentlemen, can you tell me a little bit about your relationship between the club and this tournament?
Well, it's an awesome experience. This year they've got teams from 20 different countries coming in, trying to capture the true spirit of amateur golf. So it's very exciting.
This will be my fifth Spirit International Championship, and it seems to get better every year. The quality of the players, not only as golfers but young people typically, is amazing, and it's just a wonderful experience.
It's a real treat and pleasure to be involved with Whispering Pines, and the opportunity to volunteer for Spirit just embodies what's neat about Whispering Pines, and it gives us a chance to meet the young people from all around the world, and it's just been completely inspirational, meeting them and listening to them and what their aspirations are. A lot of fun.
So many of the great golfers that you see on the LPGA and the PGA Tour today have at one time played in the Spirit, including Paula Creamer,
Martin Keimer,
Jordan Spieth,
Snedeker.
I see Paige McKenzie's back here to win a gold medal.
That's right.
That's right. She is.
Tell me a little bit tell me a story of your experience in prior tournaments that best characterizes the essence of the Spirit.
There's so many stories. I have to think on that one for a second. You guys can go, but
well, both of y'all sponsor teams. Tell them a little bit about what it's like to sponsor a team.
This year, Dan is sponsoring the team from Japan. I'm sponsoring the team from France, and it's an opportunity to just establish some relationships with, for instance, the French captain this year is Patricia Meunier-LeBlanc, that played on the LPGA Tour, won a major on that tour. And we were just out at a local course watching a practice session with her, and two of her team members are 15-year-old young women, and just seeing the look in their eyes to have somebody like that as their captain mentoring them, it's pretty special.
You know, one moment that sticks out for me, actually it was yesterday, we were at the airport greeting the teams as they came in, and there was a young lady on the Canada team that I was assigned to meet. So we were talking before the van got there, and I asked her what year in college she was, and she looked at me and said, "Well, I have 2 more years in high school." And I said, "Oh well, that's great." And it turns out that this is her second Spirit International event, so she was here 2 years ago. And what she said was that she's been looking forward to playing in this one for 2 years since she played the first one. That's how much it means to her.
You hear that a lot from a lot of the participants, that this is an event that they aspire to, they plan their schedules around. This is a big deal for a lot of these young men and women to get to play in this event.
And the environment that it's played in, the course is adjacent to a camp, so all of the participants stay in the same village. And so it has kind of that Olympic Village feeling where all the participants get to know each other. So that's really nice.
How would you best define the spirit of this competition, and indirectly, what do you think the Olympic spirit of golf and golfers is? What characteristics do these young amateurs need to become an Olympian?
I think the passion for golf, number one, that I've seen in the teams and the people that have come over, which differentiates this from a professional event. The amateur status is something very, very special, and we can't go without saying Corby Robertson, I'm sure you are familiar with Corby, who thought up this idea and saw it to fruition. The event is based on the spirit between countries, if that puts it in a capsule. But you see kids and captains come together from different countries who never saw each other, but they get into an Olympic Village setting like that, and they become lifelong friends.
And the other interesting thing is men and women compete on the same team. You don't see that much in even amateur or professional golf.
That's correct. It's very special. Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for not only hosting this year's Spirit International, but for being volunteers this week. It's been a
Thanks.
pleasure getting to know you.
Thanks for being
Yes, sir.
here.
Thank you.
Thank you.